Okay, everyone, welcome to part 2 of algorithm or tracing, I should say. So, just like we did before, we're going to be listing all of the variables up here. So we have A, B, C, and I for the for loop. I want to make one thing clear. For the exam, you won't be asked to list the variables at the top of the table. These variables will be listed for you already, and all you will have to do is trace the algorithm yourself if you get a question on tracing. But I am only showing you how to do this because it's not just about the exam, it's about making you into a professional programmer when you are out there in the industry as a career. You will need to know this stuff because it's one of the skills that you need in your tool belt as a programmer. So let's begin this. So we have on the first line, we have A is being assigned to 0. On the second line, B is assigned to 0. On the third line, C is assigned to 0. Now you might be thinking this is super boring and all you want to do is probably just get up and walk away from this. But I will say one thing. Don't assume that just by looking at an algorithm that you know how it's going to behave. It's very important that you treat it like your processor and your computer treats it, and that is by fetching and executing one line at a time from the program. Your eyes might wander 3-4 lines ahead of the one you're tracing right now, assuming that you know what the program is going to do, but you might just miss that one thing which explains to you or shows you where the error in your program is. So it's very important for you to treat this just like your processor in your computer treats a program, and that is to execute each line or trace each line on its own without looking further ahead. So now we are at the for loop. I is being assigned to 0, like so. And now we have A is being assigned again to A plus I. We have 0 plus 0. A is 0. Now we have something that we didn't have in the previous program. We have the same variable being assigned to something else, but we've already set a value on this row. So what you need to do now is you need to use the next row beneath that to trace the value or this instruction right here. So A is going to be assigned to A plus 5. So that's basically 0 plus 5 is going to give us 5 over here. Now, this is the next important thing. B is being assigned to B plus I, which is 0 plus 0. But it's very important that you don't put it in this position right here, because if you put that value over here, then what this might confuse you with is that B changed to, or B was assigned to 0 before A was assigned to 5. And this may be crucial in understanding how your algorithm is working. So you will leave these rows completely blank. You don't even need to put a line like I have, but you would put the value on this row that you have started tracing on next. So don't worry about these blank cells here. It's important that you keep your timing correct. So now we have C is being assigned to C plus I plus B. So that's basically 0 plus 0 plus 0. C is going to be 0. And then we iterate the for loop. So we repeat the for loop, and I is incremented by 1. Okay, so now we put 1 over here. Because we've gone up in the program, we're going to use a new row. A is going to be assigned to A plus I. So we have 5 plus 1. We have 6 like this. Then we have A plus 5. So we have 6 plus 5 is going to give us 11. Then we have B plus I. B is currently 0. I is currently 1. So B is 1 like that. Then we have C is being assigned to C plus I plus B. So that's basically 0 plus 1, which is going to give us 2 like that. We iterate the for loop again. I becomes 2 like that. A is being assigned to a plus I, so that's 11 plus 2 gives us 13. We have a is being assigned to a plus 5, so that's 13 plus 5 is going to give us 18. B is going to be assigned to 1 plus 2, 3. And C is going to be assigned to C plus I plus B. So that's basically 2 plus 2 plus 3 is going to give us 7. So at the end of that program, the states of our variables are like so. Okay? See you in part 3, where we will have a look at an algorithm with an error in it.